So many people rushing to the stores today. The ATMs of America will be humming with activity, dispensing cash for last-minute gifts. But this morning, we're getting a glimpse of what could be the future new technology that would render your ATM card a relic. ABC's Gio Benitez is here with more. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Lara. You really won't believe your eyes. Or maybe I should say, you won't believe what your eyes can do. And that's because your cornea may become your next debit card.
Agent confirmed.
It's like a scene out of Mission Impossible. But biometrics are no longer the future. They're here. Citibank giving GMA an exclusive look inside at Citi Innovation Lab, where they are in the early stages of testing this high-tech ATM that uses your eyes, not a card, to verify your identity.
Let's say you wanted $60, and you'd say okay.
And when you arrive at the ATM,
just identify yourself, get your money. There's no more card, there's no more PIN, no more paper receipt.
When it comes to cardless ATMs, Bank of America says it is also testing them, and JP Morgan says it already plans to roll some out in late 2016.
Use your fingerprint and enter your PIN.
The iris scan. It is the second most reliable marker in your body behind the DNA.
Again, this technology is not out yet. It's still being tested. Citibank says it's important they get it right before it launches. In fact, they don't even know yet when it's going to be released, but I kind of want it now.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's an unbelievable bit of technology.
Yeah.
Gio, thank you so much.
When you go to the doctor's office, you may be asked to place your hand over a strange-looking device. It's called a palm scanner.
It looks like something out of a futuristic movie, but it is the real deal. It begins with it scanning your palm to create a unique identification code linked to your medical records.
Joba, the closest battleground to Damascus.
What you're about to see is a testament to the brutality and ferocity of the Syrian civil war. Every house, every street, every block
Cut or not, rebels say they won't give up their only foothold in the capital, especially considering that the fate of Damascus may well be decided in this scarred ruin.
Scale.
A rare sight in the sky.
A full moon hasn't appeared on Christmas Day since 1977.
The next time we're going to see it is 2034.
Full moon will light up the sky on Christmas Day for the first time in 38 years, but it's not the only celestial event happening this holiday season.
The second celestial event of the season will arrive just before that in the form of a giant asteroid about 2 kilometers long that will zoom past Earth on Christmas Eve.
We begin with a Christmas turned deadly by the kind of storms we don't usually see until spring. Dozens of tornadoes tore through the South and Midwest including the first ever recorded in Michigan in December.
One of the ingredients fueling those twisters is these record-shattering temperatures across much of the eastern half of the country, where it looked more like spring today than late December.
But the temperatures are out of whack. They will be in the 50s and 60s today from the Midwest to the Northeast.
I can't believe we're talking about the 70s on Christmas morning right now. I'm not wearing any hat, any gloves. The temperature's right now about 50 degrees here at Central Park, and you could almost call it an extended heat wave for the winter, having many people here in the Northeast pleasantly surprised. Nowhere is this tale of two climates more obvious than the ski slopes. This Connecticut resort can't even keep the fake snow from melting. While in Colorado, the real snow just keeps coming. Skiers there are enjoying being on the edge of a much larger cold weather band, stretching from Park City up to Spokane.
Emergency declarations are in place this morning in 3 southern states rocked by violent weather. A massive storm system across the southeast and Midwest spawned at least 34 tornadoes.
It devastated everybody because never in the history of this town ever seen this.
Dangerous weather is taking aim at the U.S. this holiday weekend. As storms batter the south, a dramatic wildfire is forcing evacuations in the west.
Oh my God, we are driving through fire.
A holiday nightmare greeted drivers in Southern California Christmas night.
We can't see anything.
Oh my God.
This is scary. This is like it's gonna jump the freeway.
Then it did, forcing many people to either turn back or drive into the thick smoke. Over and over, drivers passed flames right at the roadway's edge. Fire officials saying powerful Santa Ana winds gusting 45 miles an hour carried embers over the highway, pushing it across what should have been a natural barrier. The State Highway Patrol shut down parts of the 101 and the nearby Pacific Coast Highway. County officials immediately put the Solomar Beach community under mandatory evacuation and surrounding areas on voluntary status.
Extreme heat is fueling an epidemic of wildfires in Australia. As Jonathan Bigliotti reports, nearly every part of that country is affected.
Australian officials say lightning combined with dry conditions and strong winds sparked more than 300 separate wildfires in the state of Victoria on Saturday.
Hart County now, dead fish are washing ashore and no one really knows why. News 6 reporter Kirsten O'Connor has more on what researchers are doing to figure out what is killing these fish.
It's not what you'd expect to find on the shoreline of Satellite Beach. A lot of beachgoers today expected to find seashells are stepping over hundreds of dead fish. We checked with Florida Fish and Wildlife. Their fish kill hotline coordinator says this is still a mystery.
Dozens of birds have been found dead at a Perth train station, believed deliberately poisoned. The discovery triggered a chemical emergency, but just who's responsible is a mystery.
Burswood train station in lockdown following the mystery death of dozens of pigeons.
FAU plans to fire a professor widely known for his conspiracy theories. School officials say he took things a little too far, accusing parents of Sandy Hook victims of lying about their children's death.
The university still hasn't given an official reason as to why they're trying to terminate James Tracy's position, but the professor has been tied to some controversial comments following 2013's Sandy Hook massacre. Now, the communications professor manages a blog entitled Memory Hole, which is conspiracy theorists in nature. In it, he suggests several recent mass shootings, including Sandy Hook, were staged.
Riviera Beach is now the only city where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard and President Barack Obama Highway intersect. Today, Mayor Masters installed brand new signs renaming Old Dixie Highway in honor of President Obama.
We are gathered here to celebrate the spirit of humanity and the dawn of a new American era. In a season when many commemorate the birth of Christ, we commemorate our own Genesis, the enlightenment of all humanity, a revelation of our nature as written in the annals of history, a gift from Lucifer, the light bringer, the morning star, and the rebel.
Christians are targets in the Mideast, but President Obama will not give Christian refugees priority in coming to America. It is a system that keeps Christians out. Here's how it works. Those Syrian refugees, who we are supposedly vetting thoroughly, come from camps run by the United Nations. The UN system, accepted by Mr. Obama, effectively locks Christians out. This is appalling.
ده موجودين في العراق في أربيل. رجعنا تاني علشان نصور مع مريم كل أطفال النازحين اللي خرجوا من مناطق مختلفة من العراق. ازيك يا مريم؟
الحمد لله. انت ازيك؟
أنا كويس. أنا لسه وصلت امبارح ومبسوط إن أنا أشوفك قوي.
وأنا كمان.
قوي قوي قوي.
قوي قوي.
الأول فين ساندرا؟ أنا عارف إنها معاكي في السفر. أنتوا جنب بعض ما خدتش بالي. ازيك يا ساندرا؟ ازيك؟ ما خدتش بالي خالص. ازيك؟ مش معقول انا ما خدتش بالي، يمكن عشان في العراق فمش باخد بالي في مصر بس. الحاجه الثالثه مريم كان نفسها ان صوتها يوصل للعالم كله، ونشكر ربنا ان احنا عرفنا نوصل صوت مريم بساندرا ونوصل صوتهم هما الاثنين للعالم كله. صديق اسمه سام ايفنز، سام بيقول ايه السر بان انت قدرتي يا مريم انك تكوني قويه في مواجهه كل الشرور بالرغم من اللي عمله معاكي العدو؟
قاومت الشرور بالرب يسوع.
واحدة صديقتنا اسمها ميجان بتسأل مريم وعايزة تعرف ايه نصيحتك لأي حد بيعاني من الاضطهاد في أماكن مختلفة في العالم يا مريم؟
نصيحتي أني أقول له إنه ما يتزعزع إيمانه. هذا اللي أريد، يعني هذا اللي أقول إنه هذا الأصح، ما يتزعزع إيمانه، لأن إذا ما تزعزع إيمانه راح يصير مؤمن بالله، وإذا آمن بالله راح تصير عنده المحبة والقوة إنه يواجه هذه الآلام. صلوا للرب يسوع لأنه هو كل شيء، يعني كل شيء بالحياة، هو اللي معيشهم وهو اللي ساترهم بهذول الأيام الصعبة.